Hi, my name is Pedro Herrera. I'm a co-founder of Smooth, an AI agent automation platform. In this video, I will demonstrate how our application use each of the Google API scopes we request and why each one is essential to our product. So I log in to the application. We now move to connections. Uh, Well, before that, what is Smooth? Smooth is a platform that lets business automate their internal workflows using AI agents. Users can create a workflow made of nodes, triggers, AI agents, and integrations that run automatically. Common use cases our customers automate today include sales follow up. When a lead emails the company, an AI agent reads the email, takes the team calendar availability, draft a reply with a meeting proposal, and logs the lead in a Google Sheet. Meeting preparation. Every morning, an agent reads the day calendar events, generates a Google Doc with a prep brief for each meeting, and saves it to a shared drive folder. Um, Google Workspace integrations, Gmail, Calendar, Doc, Sheets, and Drive are the foundation of these automations, which is why we request the scope shown in our consent screen. Um,
So here in connections is where the users um, do the OAuth consent screen. So first we will authorize our application to use the scopes required by Google Sheets in our application. So we click here, we select the account that we are gonna add. We change it to English. So smooth that seal will see, edit, create, and delete all your Google Sheet spreadsheets at the same as I request in the Google .com Google console. I mean the GCP console. So I allow it. Okay. Now the same things for Google Docs. This is the account. We change it to English. And now I can see this will allow Smooth to see, edit, create, and delete all your Google Docs documents. Okay. So now for Google Drive, English. This will allow Smooth to see, edit, create, and delete all of your Google Drive files. Now, Google Calendar. Here you can see clearly that this will allow Smooth to see, create, change, and delete events on Google Calendar your own, and see and download any calendar you can access using your Google Calendar. And the last one is Gmail. This will allow Smooth to view your email message and settings, send emails on your behalf, and manage drafts and send emails. And that's all that's the OAuth consent workflow screen.
so here you should go to tools. That these are the tools that the agent is going to use in the different workflows to automate things. So you should go to the Gmail and allow this connection to use that tool, like agente that smooth. Okay, you should turn it on. All right, I have already done that, and you should done that to every tool. You should click here to turn it on, like this. Okay, and do that for Google Calendar, all these tools in Google Calendar, Google Docs, all the tools in Google Docs, Google Drives, all the tools, and Google Sheets. Okay, so now you should go to agent. I have already created an agent. You should create the same. Create a copy of this one. That is the one I'm using in the demo. But you should select here, new agent, and fill the information. It's important that here in email, you should write the same email that you are using in your connection. So the agent can um, work properly in the workflow. So from the rest of the fields, simply copy what's in the Google agent. You're going to click here. See the prompt this is nothing. And you should add all the tools that we're going to use. So you click here, go to Gmail, and from the account that you allow it, you should click use, 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 use. For Google Calendar, the same, use, and so on for each of the different Google APIs. All right, I have already done that, and then you click on create. Then you go to the flow section. I have already created the flow. You then should just click here and duplicate. I will show you that next. But here you can see the flow that I create to test the different scopes of my application. In each node is a scope, is a tool that is using a scope of Google. So, for example, here is the trigger of the application when when a email is received, this flow triggers, and then this one. So here you can relate it to the Gmail read scope. Then this one is the calendar read only, because you in the instructions said to the agent that list the events in calendar for the agente @smooth. Here you should click your email. Then in this one, you said to the agent that he has to create a meeting in a time established in the email trigger. In the email that I send you, I will show you after, but I said to the agent that it should create me a meeting at certain time in certain day. Okay, so here in documents, also here's the scopes for Google Docs. You said to the agent, create a Google Doc title meeting notes in Google Tester folder. Then the same for a spreadsheet. Create a Google Sheets called Google Verification in the Google Tester folder. Drive, you said to the agent, list files in my Google Tester Drive folder to confirm storage. Gmail Compose, here I said to the agent, create a Gmail draft replying to the original sender with the event link and the doc link. And then Gmail send scope. So send a final confirmation email to pedro.smooth with a summary of the run. Here you should add your own mail. So I have already run this, but I sent this email. I send this email to the email of the agent that you create. So you should add your value here. And I said I need a meeting for May at 4 o'clock with this subject. So after I will show you this. But this is important. You should add your email and keep the same subject, okay? So that the flow triggers when you're gonna test it. So going back here, I'm going to see activity and show you the result of the flow that already runs. So here's the trigger. Here you can see the email. Then the next node started, calendar read only. Google Agent is reviewing my calendar. There he listed all the events that are on my calendar that day. Then the agent create a meeting. Then the agent create a new Google Drive folder and create a Google Doc inside that folder. The same for a spreadsheet. Then the same for Drive. He lists all the documents that were in that folder. That is the one that we just created with Google verification and meeting notes. Then I create a draft. And then the agent send the email. So if I go to here, I will be able to see. I mean here send. I'm sorry, where I left it. Here. So here it was the first. It was created as a draft, and then it was created as send. And here is showing the things that happen in the workflow. So the calendar was created. I can go and click it and see it. It's not from this account, but well, I can, well, here I can go click and see the event. Meeting with Pedro Herrera. All right. Then I can go and see these docs. I'm gonna go to this Google Drive. Here is a folder that he creates, and here was the folder and the other Excel that he creates. So that's it. So you have, the thing that you have to do is to test this flow. You should go to this section, click this, and now you should, for each node, you should click on here Google Agent and select the agent you are gonna test, like this one, and then go to tools and select the tool that was previously selected in this node. In this case, it was, I don't know, calendar. So you should go to here. Well, you're gonna change it, select tools, and this agent has not available these tools, but you will, because you will copy my agent. So you should click on the previous the tool that was configured here, and you should do that in all the flows, selecting your agent and publish. Then when you publish, also you should also change here the connection to your testing connection, and click here and select here the value of your agent, okay, of the email that you are using. Keep this, and then you should just go to your Gmail, create a mail, send it to your tester email, select here Google, and add a message that contains a schedule for a meeting, like tomorrow, like Sunday, 5th of May at 4 o'clock. Okay,